really, really incredible guard for a heavyweight.
Recently saw him, not recently, but we did see him at BJJ Stars versus Rafael Lovato Jr. as well. And a very dominant victory there. Pinheiro immediately seeming to look for this deep half guard, by which Dimitrius Souza is avoiding by sprawling his left hip to the mat.
Now it's Souza putting his head underneath Pinheiro's. And now just alongside, but still driving in with some pressure, making things very uncomfortable.
It's a very good spot to be, having this right underhook. Oh, he opts to let it out. Oh, and a big crossface on the right hand from Dimitrius Souza. And you see how he's switching his left knee on the mat past the legs of Pinheiro so that he can mitigate the deep half guard. That right hand cross grip and his left leg, exactly where it is preventing deep half guard from happening. And it's very difficult for Pinheiro to deal with.
Still, with that said, Pinheiro, being a deep half player, clearly has been in this scenario many, many times, is used to taking this kind of pressure, and it's just part of that game. You gotta eat the cross faces once in a while to get where you want to be. You saw Filipe, who did that for most of the match and nearly pulled it off at the end.
They're very patient people, deep half guard players, very patient.
Souza, for his part, looking relatively unbothered, feeling pretty good about his situation. Constant crossface as he addresses his grip here.
And as I was mentioning in the Leo Lara match, this is going to take a while to get out of. It takes a little bit to get stuff going, and it takes a little bit to get out of. So it works in the favor of Pinheiro in that sense, to where he still hasn't given up any points. He still hasn't, there's no advantages, there's no score. He still has time to work.
Just takes a lot of belief that you can get to where you need to be, get those grips. You can see him searching for the lapel, losing that moment, and just eating the crossface as he starts to hunt again. And this can be so frustrating on top, right? Because you feel like you should be able to just power through the situation, just apply the crossface and they'll break, but a good deep half player will not.
You didn't catch that, but Dimitrius Souza just used his mouth to pull out the lapel. Literally put the lapel grip in his mouth and pulled it.
Gotta do, you gotta do.
You gotta. Sometimes you gotta use your jaws. And this is a great position for Dimitrius Souza. Big cross face. You see how his left knee is on the ground? That's preventing Pinheiro from bringing his knees with him. Just as I say that, corrects the grip, like you were saying. He's been in this position enough. He's gonna have the answers for situations like that.
Dimitrius should be careful. He's talking to the ref. That could be a penalty if he gets a little too chatty out there. Again, a game of great risk and reward here. How hard do you commit to freeing your foot, maybe off-balancing yourself in the process, allowing for the sweep to occur, or do you just sit here and wait for them to go? I mean, it's a very, very precarious situation here.
Absolutely, and that grip of Pimentel on the lapel is doing a great job mitigating the posture and the movement of Souza. So he has to move in a limited way. He can't move exactly how he wants to. That's one of the other benefits of deep half guard. Ooh, Pimentel's got to be careful where he's making that side grip. His fingers were starting to dip inside the loop of the gi there.
Now we see Souza switch sides, allowing him to get into a little better position, a little safer, if there is such a thing while caught in deep half.
Absolutely. Yeah, this division's got so many amazing competitors competing today, Chase. What other competitors can people look forward to on mat 1 and mat 3 today?
Man, I mean, we were just getting set with the big boys here, so, I mean, let me pull up my running order here. Jake caught me off guard, but still up, we have Kainan Duarte. I want to say he's coming up right now, actually, on mat 3. And then we have Eric Moniz is still on mat 3, Filipe Penn is still to come, Max Tremendous, Luis Panza, Nicholas Marigali.
Just as we say that, Dimitrius Souza in a position to potentially put himself further towards that goal.
Yeah, he has to be happy about the situation. Finally getting out of deep half with plenty of time to work.
Oh, looking for a choke over the top. Will this be it? And that will be it. In the